Hey guys, Zephyrnix here, and I actually have a comment from Microsoft, or a question from, or inquiry from Microsoft. And basically they're asking this: episodic content, what are your thoughts on it? Now, let me go ahead and explain episodic content for you, for those who don't understand what it is. What that is basically is, say, Fable 2 is a good example, since it is actually an episodic content game. You can download, say the first chapter you can download for free, because that actually is the case. On Fable 2, on the Xbox 360, you can download the first chapter for free. Now, you download the first chapter, right? Now, here's the thing. Now, it's the full game, mind you. It's the full game, but you can only play up to the first chapter. Oh, well, actually, it's probably not the full game, but it's actually just the first chapter. Now, let me tell you the pros and cons of this. Now, the pros versus demos, that's definitely good. Why? Because it's a full game. Now, just like in Fable 2, maybe you can't get achievements, but you can get, you can save, though. You can't get achievements, but you can save. So, when you get the full game, bang, your achievements pop up. Everything that you're supposed to get, all achievements you're supposed to get, they pop up. Now, so that's a good thing in terms of demos. In terms of like demos versus, about the same size, by the way. Just letting you know, about one chapter versus demo, roughly about the same size. So now, mind you that I'm asking about this, but this actually goes towards PlayStation 3 as well. Now, that's how I see it, basically. My particular view on it, I like it. I think it's a very good idea. I think that should take the place of demos. I'm going to tell you why. One, because putting a demo out is a lot of work. It's a total another build of the game, and sometimes that build might not even be the right build. So let me just, it might, like, the game might be totally different from the actual demo. I think Killzone 2 rather, is a good example of that. Killzone 2, the demo, according to PlayStation 3 fans, is not even nowhere near as good compared to the full game. So that doesn't really give me a view on a full game. You know what I mean? It doesn't really. I don't think it doesn't work if you're putting out demos. I think that putting out the actual chapter of the game is good, is better. And so what that means is also that means that kind of also builds on digital distribution. Because instead of downloading the game, you can actually, instead of downloading the actual chapters, instead of going to buy the game, you can actually buy the chapters. So say you're like me, and I personally get bored on a game really fast. So let's just say that I download 2 chapters, and then I get bored of the game. I get totally bored of the game. Now, I've only spent $8 on chapters. Right? Because remember, it's $4 each, so I only paid $8, where I could have went to the store and bought Fable 2 and be bored with it. By the way, I'm not saying I'm bored with it at all. By the way, so far it's been fantastic. I can be, well, I'm just saying that if I was to be bored with it, I can be bored with it, and I wound up paying $20 for it. It's less than $20, but you get the idea. $20 for something I didn't play that much. Now a lot of people are thinking, well, what about fighting games? Well, that's a different story. I would think they would have to go on a different route to that. Maybe we'll use Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe example. Maybe they need to go ahead and put only say half the characters in. I don't know exactly how that would work in terms of fighting games, but I'm just giving an interesting example. Now, so my question is, what do you think? Like I said before, me personally, I like it. I think it's a very good idea. I think it's a very innovating idea, and I think that it will actually, it works in multiple ways. One, for those who prefer a demo, like me, I prefer to play the demo way before I buy the game. Fuck the what GameSpot and GameStop and Game Trailer say in their review. I want my own outlook on it. But one, this would allow everyone to play the game and decide if they want it or not. That's one. So that's a plus in terms of the user. And plus in terms of the industry, say they allow you to download the first chapter. So you get to play the full game as it is, and then you get to download the second chapter and the third chapter, or whatever you want. And this kind of works out in both ways. One, if you do it that way, you're not wasting money. You're getting exactly what you want, and if you do get bored with it, well, you'll say, well, hell, that's okay, because Resident Evil 5, the game I just bought the chapters for, I just bought 3 chapters for that. Resident Evil 5, which is, say, $5 a chapter, I only spent $15 on it and got bored with it. But I could have went to the store and bought it for $60 and be bored with it. It's a very good plan, in my opinion. What are your thoughts on it?